Alright guys, so in this video I want to talk about the 5 winners of Season 4. Now this doesn't necessarily mean the 5 best characters in Season 4, but it's just I feel like the 5 characters that receive the most changes in their favour and improves the most in the season as a result. So let's have a look at the 5 winners now. So one of the winners for sure is Ling Xiaoyu. Now why is that is because her new damage 2 is a pretty insane low because it's plus 5 on hit. It tracks to her weak side, it high crushes, it does a lot for her at once. Rage Drive, she gets a free mix-up on hit immediately, and she gets a pretty nice mind game on hit as well. So Damage 2 is definitely one of the bigger reasons why Xiaoyu's a winner in this season. Now, a new change she got is forward 1 plus 2. Now hits at the wall, it's now a consistent combo on all characters. So it's a nice change that she got. It used to work with on females before, but now it works on everyone. So she's more damage at the wall. Another big change was her downward 1 is 2 more damage now. It's always nice to have more damage in your basics. But big thing is her downward 1 on block is now -2. Now what this means is that if they try to challenge with 13 frame mid, you can back turn back 3-ish, you know, to keep them honest. So this is definitely a big thing for her. And of course on block you can sidestep things easier because you have more advantage to work with, so you can sidestep things a lot easier from back turn. And another thing is that 1-4 it's closer on hit. So what this means is some characters were able to backdash from mids before, but now no one can escape back turn 1 plus 2 now. Some characters could, like Safina, could escape it before, but now it's not the case anymore. Another change is back turn down 3 being doing more damage. So it's always nice to have more damage on your basics, like your pokes and your lows. It's always nice to have more damage on them. Our back turn down 4 is now counter at launcher, which is, it's okay, like it's nice to have, I guess. And AOP 4, again, this is just a nice buff to her pokes. AOP 4 is now plus 8 on hit from plus 7, and on block it's now -3 instead of -4. Now this is good because, you know, her poking game got stronger, which was a big complaint from before. So her poking got stronger. Damage 2 is insane. Definitely the best new move added in Season 4. So yeah, Xiaoyu is definitely one of the 5 winners in my opinion.
I hope you're ready.
For Bob, I think a really obvious winner in this season. One of the biggest reasons why, probably the single biggest reason why, is CD1 is now a normal hit launcher, and CD1 has a lot of pushback on block, so you can still like move around, you can backdash, you can sidestep a -4 still. So his CD1 being normal hit is just absolutely insane. It's a really fast whip punisher if the Bob player is on point, and it's safe as well on blocks, only -4. So it just makes his neutral even more obnoxious to deal with. His Den 1 is safe on block now, so he used to be -11 on courage, but now it's -9. And he's now plus 7 from plus 5, so the poke itself got really good. It's a lot better now. He got Dan 2-1 is now safe on block. He used to be unsafe, but now it's -9. So this is just a really good range mid poke for him. As you can see, the range is pretty impressive. So this being safe now is pretty crazy. And up for 4, he has now a 15 frame launcher. Literally one of his biggest weaknesses is now removed. So he has a fast whip punisher up close, and as a -15 block punisher. So I mean, can't complain about that, right? That's definitely a big thing. Hell Sweep has more wall carry. So even though the Oki is nerfed a little bit, the wall carry is more on hit. So it definitely helps with wall carry a little bit. I don't think the Vortex is nerfed that much. And now what's standing 2-1 does a little bit more damage now. So Bob, definitely an obvious winner in my eyes, no doubt about it. Purely because of CD1 and 2-1 being safe. I didn't realize how buff this character was. It's actually crazy. So Mikael got a lot of changes in Season 4. So what happened to him was 4-2-1 is a 12 frame punisher. He used to struggle with pushback moves at -12, like Oscar 1-2-4 for example, but now he has this big punisher, and you can go into Savage as well afterwards, and his Savage got buffed big time. I'll talk about that in a wee bit. His Denver 1-1-2 is now counter at launcher. That's now counter at launcher, so it's scarier to press against Mikael against his Denver 1 strings. Forward 4 can now go into Savage on block. So what this means is you can do forward 4, hit confirm the hit, and then go into Savage pressure. Or if it's on block, maybe it's better to cancel out and just block. So yeah, forward 4 into Savage is huge for his range game. Damage 3 is now +4 from +3, and it's now -12 from -13. So his damage 3 is just so much better now in terms of frame advantage. Safer on block, better on hit. Back 2 is a homie move now, so he's another homie move to use up close. So back 2-2 is an NC string, so this helps his poking game up close by a lot for sure. Upward 1 is now +4 from +3, and so what that means is he's able to jab people from stepping a lot easier. The Savage 1 is now 0 on block, so you can Mikael has a lot of options to do at 0 on block with Savage stance. So yeah, this is now 0 on block. Really helps the Savage game for sure, especially when you can cancel out of it and then jab afterwards because you're neutral. So he has this as an option. Savage 3 is now +6 from +1. Again, just a scary Savage mid option. So he has a lot of advantages to work with. So you can do this into it again because he's +6. So his Savage game is so much better. Savage, now this is a big one. This is a big one. Savage 4 is 0 on block now. So his Savage homie move is now 0 on block. So that's a big thing. That's a big thing for him as well. And Savage damage 4-3 is now more damage. So it's a really good round ender. So it does even more damage now to close out rounds. Now this, in my opinion, is his biggest change. Savage back 1 is now a homie move. Now it's a homie move. So what this means is when he does stand back 3, he can do Savage back 1 as a true check. So it'll trade against 10 frame in his favor, of course, and the opponent can't step afterwards. So it's a mid, they can't duck. It's a homie, they can't step. So this is huge. And so a +4 after his lows, and then Savage back 1 afterwards, just to keep him honest. Super good tool. And his second hit is now counter at launcher. Something like this. I don't know Mikael combos, but yeah, Mikael is definitely one of the biggest winners, no doubt, not a single doubt about it. So yeah, congrats Mikael players. Devil Chin, in my opinion, is definitely one of the bigger winners for sure. The main reason why is because of the second hell sweep. So he has this as an option against walls, for example. So at the wall he gets like not so good combo of hell sweep. And at tip range, you know, he doesn't get that combo at tip range, for example. So he has this option to go for second hell sweep to guarantee the 38 damage and be +4 in their face. So yeah, it's basically like tag 2 hell sweep all over again. This is definitely insane. Of back 4 into back 4 is better. Okay, now I don't the back 4 still isn't guaranteed, but the situation is better for Devil Chin, so it's definitely a welcomed addition for him. Now a big one is Dem back 2 gives a free back 4 now. Dem back 2 knocks down counter, and with Rager you can actually get a full combo up with Rager, which is kinda insane considering how good Dem back 2 is already. So yeah, Dem back 2 is a big change for him, definitely one of the biggest changes he has. And another move is a back 4-2-3. Now why this is good is because it makes you look out for back 4-2-1, the second it laces grip. So if you try to duck the high, you'll duck into the mid. So there's like extra layers of mind games on top of this already existing really strong space control move. So yeah, Devil Chin's Oki got better, his low got better, his main low got better, his low poke. His second hell sweep just makes him even more oppressive. And he has more range on stuff like Wasani 4-4 and down 4-4-4, which just improves his poking game. And up 4-4 is even stronger now, even though slightly, but it is. So yeah, this character is definitely one of the winners of Season 4 for sure. Now Lei got a lot of changes, so I'm just going over the big ones. So thanks to Pepper Beef Too Spicy for giving me information on Lei. I'm just going over the big ones. So his 10 frame has more damage, has more range, has more range. So this really helps his 10 frame punish game, because before his 10 frame whiff on some moves, but now it has more range, so it can hit consistently more into snake stance. His 4-2-4 is now a 12 frame punish. There's a new move, is his 12 frame punish. and it helps him a lot. So, you know, you can do stuff from here. His back 4 is now 3 frame faster, so 23 frame to 20 frame. So this helps his low game a lot. So he's less likely to get counter hit. So it's a good buff. It is a really good change. While standing 2-1 does more damage. It's still not great for 14 frame, but late players are happy with it though. More damage on their opponents is always nice. While standing 4 is now closer in hit. So Lei used to struggle with the pushback on the move because they go back too far. So Lei had to go back in, like dash him back in again because the pushback. But now he's closer in hit, so he can still reach with some things, like down 4 for example, a big one. While standing 3+4 now does 20 damage instead of like 14 I believe from before. So his launcher does more damage in combos, more damage as a punish. Definitely welcomed. Sidestep 4 has more damage but also more range. So before it whiffed a lot, but now it's a very strong launcher. And it's good because it's safe on block. It's safe on block, so more damage and more range is always nice to have on a launcher like this. His back turn 4-3 is now -12. It used to be launch punchable, but now it's -12. And this is a huge buff for Lei because it's less risky to throw edge. You know, it's a counter launcher, it's less risky to throw edge. While standing 3, it now hits grounded more. Now, big thing is Lei's new move, which is Snake 4-1. So Snake 4-1 goes into Tiger at +4 in their face. I talked about this in the best top 5 new moves video, so I won't go into it too much, but Snake 4-1 is definitely a big thing for Lei. It puts him +4 in Tiger into the opponent's face, so scary situation for the opponents to be in, because he has Tiger 2-2 and he has Tiger 4, the low launcher. We all know this. We all know the Lei Tiger options. So yeah, Lei is definitely one of the biggest winners. Now, these aren't all the changes, by the way. These are only like some of the biggest changes that she got. He got like a load of other changes, like some quality light changes or like smaller buffs. But these are the main ones that makes him a winner in this season. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching the video. So if you disagree with my opinion, let me know in the comments on who you think is a actual winner of season 4. Now there's some worthy mentions like Feng is good too, Raven is good too, Marduk is good too, Brian of course. Brian was very close. He'll be like number 6. And the rest of course could be potential winners. But for me these 5 are like clear-cut winners. And thanks for watching.